Hey folks, Nas here. Another episode of Medieval Dynasty for you in our challenge season. It's my wife, Wilburga, and my heir, Edmund? No, I don't think that was it. Let's see what his name is real quick. Yeah, it was Edmund. I remembered it. Well, I remembered his name faster than I remembered my wife's name, that's for sure. But anyway, I spent the time between the last episode and this episode trying to get my farming technology up so we could actually start producing Daub. And as you can see, I've literally gotten 500 points exactly. I unlocked the goose house. We have Daub available to us. So I'm actually going to purchase that for the 250 coin. Now granted, we've still got 5,618. So I'm going to purchase that. So we have Daub available to us now. And in the rules of the challenge season, I allow the NPCs to be able to produce Daub along with food. They just cannot produce tools or weapons for me to sell or anything like that. So the main thing that they're doing is food and Daub, and then I also allow them to thresh the wheat stalks and stuff. Now granted, I threshed all the wheat stalks the last time just because it's faster for me to do it. Now we have Daub available to us in the barn, and I believe it's here at the workbench. Yes, Daub right there. So we can actually produce Daub for the houses now. We can also produce fertilizer. Now, I don't know that we have any rot available to us because that's probably going to be how we get fertilizer. However, I already have some because I bought some early in the game. So there's 30 fertilizer right there they've never touched. Now, granted, these are the seeds that I keep on hand. And as long as they're in here, they'll utilize that seed, but they won't consume them yet. So I put a bag in there and a couple of wooden hose. That way, just in case things are kind of funky, because I'm not sure quite what's going on. I have noticed in the past couple of episodes, it doesn't seem that they are doing the work when I'm out of town, out of the settlement. So like when I went to Hornica or if I went up north or whatever and come back, you can see right here, the last season, they only harvested and planted half this crop plot, or probably even less than half of it, because it goes way over here. Because I did as big a plot as I can, and I believe this is 16 by 14, I think is what it was. We were just shy 2 rows. So hopefully I can see that guy up there is possibly doing something. Oh, it looks like he's throwing down seed. Okay, that's good. Now, she should be going and doing something. I'm not sure what. Okay, she's got something out of the chest. Let's see what she's going to do here. She should come out here and start hoeing all of this. Hopefully. Okay, so she's putting down manure. I can see this is where she left off yesterday. So good. Hopefully with the two of them working this field, hopefully they get it all done today. And I'm going to try not to stray too far from the settlement, I guess. Now, we had gone in the last episode as well, we had gone over to Jezreka. Because there's a quest over there. And he required Daub and logs, I believe. Now, he wanted 25 Daub. So something I was looking at with Daub is... Where's it at? There it is. Daub. It takes 10 straw and 10 clay to make 1 Daub. And he wanted 25. That means that we would have had to have 25... 250? No, 25... Yes, we would have needed 250 of each of these to make 25 Daub. So let's go and see, because I believe I've got quite a bit of straw over here in the resource storage, and I've got quite a bit of clay. Now clay has been coming in pretty steady. And see, I've been throwing our clay on the ground. So there's 48 and 14, 23, 4, 86, 120. I mean, we've got enough clay to where we could probably satisfy that quest. And then there's another 32 that came in yesterday while we were gone. So we're producing clay pretty quickly, which is good. So let's actually pull that out. And let's do this. I don't know. No, let's not do that. Can I pick that up? Yeah, so that's too heavy. So let me do this. Let's drop half of that. Yeah, that works. And then in here, we've got 1,338 straw. So if all we need is 250 straw and then 250 clay, I think that we would be able to satisfy that quest. I think that'll give us the 25 Daub that was required for that quest. So let me go and see if I can actually make this clay real quick. Not the clay, the Daub. And let's see if we can get that quest done today. So give me just a little bit and I'll be right back. Alrighty folks, I just came over here with 250 straw and I think I had, I don't know, 50 or 60 clay or something on me. So if we open our inventory, you can see that we got 70 clay. So apparently I missed something on the Daub. So it doesn't tell me how much Daub it produces. So 10 clay, 10 straw. I'm thinking it produces 10 per use on the workbench. So let's go into here. Does it tell us? Because I wasn't quite paying attention when it was crafting. I was just literally crafting it. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how many you get. But I crafted 7 and it ended up being 70. Where's it at? Daub. 70 Daub right there. And if that's the case, that's awesome, because I think that that'll give us enough to actually daub all of our houses as well. So what I am going to do is I'm going to drop the clay right here, because clay doesn't disappear through the seasons and stuff. The straw, however, I think does. Okay, we got room in here for straw. So let's drop this last 180 straw in there. And then the Daub, I have no idea whether Daub disappears or not, but we're going to use it before season change anyway. But we only need 25 for that quest. So let's drop, what's that going to be? 25, it would be 45 we need to drop. 45, F, right there. Yes, 25. Okay. Let us go. I have a feeling that we're going to need some logs as well, because I think that's what they needed, was logs and Daub. If they need logs, then I can chop some down. Let's head over to Jezreka real quick and see if we can actually do this quest, because that would be awesome if we can. And then we've completed all the quests for this particular season, and we got as much of the reputation as we can get. So I will see you when we get to Jezreka. Alrighty folks, back in Jezreka again. So let's try this quest again. Let's do a quick F5 in case the quest for whatever reason has changed with the reloads or whatever, but I don't think it has. Can I help you with something? Hey young man, we need your help. Last night was a terrible storm that destroyed our house. Could you please help us gather resources and rebuild it? I will pay you with a great reward. Alrighty, I will help. Let's hit J, house rebuilding. Yes, 21 logs, 25 Daub. Okay, so let's go ahead and give him the Daub. In dialogue. Okay, whoops, I should have highlighted that quest. So he's got the 25 Daub. Now let's go out and we're going to chop down some trees and we are going to get him his 21 logs. So I will be back when we get that done. Alrighty folks, we're a little bit encumbered, but we got his 21 logs that he wanted. Let's see, where's it at? Right there, 21 logs. So let's go turn these in and complete this quest. And here, that should be all the materials you wanted. Thank you so much. I'll show you some of the building techniques I picked up. Thank you. Okie dokie. I don't know how much reputation that gave us. Hopefully it gave us something. Let's go into the J is actually what we need to go into. We need to go into completed. This was house rebuilding. Yes, right there. 30 dynasty reputation and 120 building skill. Okay, good deal. So let's see, go into the skills, right? Building? What would be the building skill? I'm assuming that would be crafting. Oh, here. That's what where it was. This skill in the technology. Which doesn't really do us any good because we can't build anything over a level 1 item. So we can do the resource, the woodshed, simple house, excavation shed, resource, excavation shed. We cannot build anything else below this except the house. So I don't have any restrictions as far as the level of house I can build. But I do have restrictions that don't allow me to upgrade those houses until after year 3 and after year 6. So after year 3, I can upgrade from the the wattle house, the wattle walls to wood walls, and then after year 6, I can upgrade from the wood walls to the stone walls. Now at year 3, when I can upgrade from the wattle to the wood, that also means that I can upgrade the roof as well on those houses. So we've still got a little ways to go because we're currently in fall of year 2 right here. So we've got to actually complete one more year before we can even upgrade our homes. But anyway, I've got that quest done in Jezreka for the Daub. So now let's head back up to the settlement and let's take some of that extra daub that we made and let's start daubing some of our homes. So I will see you when we get back to the settlement. Alrighty, I am back at the settlement and it looks like she is fertilizing the rest of the field. So you can see here, this is where they stopped last season, and she's already gone over what looks like 1, 2, 3 rows. So that's good. So maybe she'll get all of that fertilized and then she'll come back and start plowing that out. Now this over here, what's this other guy doing? Where's he at? Why is this other guy not working on this field over here? Because I only have 2 people assigned to this, the barn. Now this doesn't get planted for another season, I don't think. But he's gotten part of this done, the other part not done. Hopefully she can get all that done because she clearly seems to be the one that's working on it. I'm not sure what this other guy's doing. But anyway, let's grab some of this Daub. Where'd I leave it? Right there. Is that 45 Daub? Oops, not F. Playing too much Space Engineers lately. Because on that game, F is to interact. On this game, E is to interact. So, do I still have a hammer on me? I do have a hammer. So let's go up and see if we can start daubing our house for the winter. And if that's the case, then I am going to daub every house in town. So let's head right over here. And let's do, can we upgrade that? Ooh, look at there. We can do it. It's going to take 6 Daub. per section. There we go. We got Daub. Yay for Daub. So this is definitely going to help with the heating, I hope, during the winter. I mean, it's not going to make it perfect, but it's definitely going to cut down on how much wood is burn up, basically, because that's what they're doing, is they're burning that wood in their fires, supposedly. Now, granted, they don't come in and they don't light the fires inside the houses. Oh, I'm out of Daub. Okay, so I had 45 Daub on me, and I got halfway around the house, a little over halfway around the house. Oh, it takes 8 Daub per section. It was 6 for the door. I guess I didn't pay attention to the others, and I think it may have even been 6 for the window. Is it 6 for this one back here? Oh, I still have 1 left to put in there. Alrighty, well that's pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is call this an episode, and I will go and finish daubing the rest of these houses between this episode and the next one. We got the Daub going. We purchased the Daub under the technology tab, so that was awesome. So it was under the goose house. Now, what we need to start doing is figuring out, because I can have 1 animal production in the settlement with the challenge rules. And again, the challenge rules will be down in the description below. There's also going to be a link to the building restriction map and everything like that in the description below. But let me know in the comments what you think would be the best option as far as an animal to have in the settlement. Would it be the hen house or the pigsty or the goose house? Now granted, we don't get to some of these others until later. And if we decide to do, say, the fold or the cow shed, then we would have to destroy this one first, whichever one we choose. But right now we have available to us the hen house, the pigsty, or the goose house. And let me know which one you think would probably be best to go ahead and put in the settlement. Let me know that in the comments below. But anyway, you folks take care, and I will see you on the next one. If you're liking these episodes, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you also hit that subscription button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. That way you don't miss any more episodes. And you can also go back and watch those playlists if you haven't watched them already. Just go back to my channel and click the playlists. Matter of fact, I believe Medieval Dynasty playlist is right up at the top of the page. But anyway, you folks take care and happy hunting.